Just watch here. I gave you an activity here which is saying you need to find a very short article that demonstrates the following. You need to present an argument on what you've just talked about and a proper conclusion and some evidence and the source of where you got that topic or article from. Are with me? Let me ask you one question as a BBA group. Why did I take you down there on the computers to do the paraphrasing or reading of those articles to present them in such a manner? Why did I take you down? What do you suggest was the reason of doing that exercise with me? Huh? Just to get information? The other one?
I think it is so that we can be able to have an open mind when we do marketing, whether we decide to be against it or for it.
For it. What do you say there next to Palesa? To get a better understanding when it comes to positivity or negativity of what you're talking about. Okay, let me see what is it, or let me see how you think on what you're going to tell me. I wish I had those articles with me, but I cannot at the moment. I'm just working on the basis that you did a proper summary and you looked at the enough evidence of what we're talking about. Let me start with can you read the last? Can you read the third name from the bottom? Can you read the name for me? The one which is number 3 from the bottom, by the name of Kenneth. No, the one at the bottom. Okay, next one, the fourth one from the bottom.
Samuel.
Huh?
Samuel.
Samuel. Where's Samuel? Samuel. May you share with me or with the class what is it that you looked at? What facts did you look at, and how, and what do you think about that? What did you choose? Was it from learning unit number 1 or 2, or just in general? Learning unit number 2. Okay, can you go in front there? We want to see you properly. Or your friend can be with you to support you. I don't want you to be shy. You're the senior guys. You can be with him and give him some extra strength if he forgets. Be loud and clear. Share with us.
Marketing aims to build a good relationship with consumers and buyers within the environment.
What did you say? Marketing does what?
Aims to build a good relationship with consumers and buyers within the environment.
That's a fact. Are with me? What is presenting is just a fact. Let's see, what is it that you had to come up with? Marketing is presenting a good relationship with consumers. Let's see, what is it that you have to come up to that fact? Yes. Talk loud and clear. You're competing against the cars outside.
Okay, I can say it's true because without marketing, consumers and the suppliers need to have a good relationship so that they can exchange goods and services for us to work.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said?
Yes.
Who heard? Who heard him? Can you repeat that point?
I said consumers
Consumers
and suppliers
and suppliers.
need to have a good relationship so that they can
They need to have a good relationship.
exchange goods and services for a certain.
That's just a fact. Can you prove that fact, or can you supplement it with the evidence, or can you argue for it or against it? Which side are you?
I'm not against it.
You're for it or against it?
I'm with it.
You are with it. What evidence did you come up with? Can you validate your point, or can you support that fact, what you're coming up with?
Let's take for instance, for I mean, companies do advertise their products
They do advertise their products, companies, yes,
to the consumers.
to the consumers.
That's their market information.
That's marketing information. Bring awareness to the markets. Give me one example that you've come across or you've seen outside of what you're talking about.
Cell phones.
Cell phones. Give me an example of a practical company you've come across doing that, what you're telling us, to support your fact as evidence of what you've seen happening around.
What company? I'm going to talk about the BlackBerry.
You talk about the
BlackBerry.
BlackBerry. What do they do in case others don't use BlackBerry?
Sorry?
BlackBerry outlets have partnered with companies like Vodacom, MTN, isn't it?
Yes.
And other companies whereby the name of BlackBerry is being advertised and their products, but within the terms and agreements of the other parties. Yes, very true. So you agree that there should be a good relationship between the suppliers and the consumers through other partnerships to to give out information about the existing services or products of that particular company, isn't it? So you are for it. You are not against that fact. You fully agree. Is there anyone who's against what he said? Are you sure? You can't do without the partnerships of suppliers and other parties just to bring about information to the market. You're saying it doesn't work very well, isn't it? You need to work with the environment around you, isn't it? Okay. Is that all you had, or you got something? Other examples?
That's also.
That is all. All right. Thank you so much. So, which source did you come up with? Did you plagiarize? Because you're gonna get 0. Which source? Which website was that?
It's a sketchy.
Can you write it on the board? I want to tell you how to reference it when you are writing it. Can you write the name of the source where you got it from? Was it www. I'll tell you properly how to write the titles and how to show the website and when you accessed it. At the end, I'll show you. www.searching.com. Thank you so much. You can come down by the name of? Samuel. Samuel, at least I'm going to give you 1 out of 1 with your friend there. You are in my clip here. I know when it comes to my first eyes, you got 1 out of 1. Are with me? Let me hear from Tsepo, Matsepo. Just be loud and clear. Whether you want to sit down or you want to stand, it's up to you. The reason I'm doing this, no one can say, where did I get this mark for eyes from? Are with me? I've got my evidence here. I'm going to extract marks from here out of that 5%, besides your tests and your exams. Yes?
I choose to talk about the SWOT analysis.
The SWOT analysis. What's the fact about it? Fact of the matter.
Well, they say it's defined as the rational and overall evaluation of a company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and risks that are likely to affect the strategic choices significantly.
So you just bring out a presented fact. Are with me? That's just a fact. Are you for it or against it?
I'm for it.
What evidence did you come up with, or what do you see happening out there around the SWOT analysis?
The evidence I got was on Baba India Water Industry, BIWI, which is a low-profile company, and the CEO is Mr. Surahara Prasad, and it's a manufacturing and marketing company of cleaning products. So what they did, they divided their products into 4 segments, being the domestic cleaning, industrial cleaning, medical-related liquids, lab and automobile-related liquids. They strength its strong presence in the district with strong marketing network created by way of good relations, strong financial background, and highly motivated and dedicated workforce.
This is what they're telling you.
Yes. And then their weakness, it is not able to expand further to other regions due to technical problems.
But from what they are saying, do you take them as just mere facts, or you can supplement with some other evidence to generalize what you're talking about?
We can actually generalize it because strengths and weaknesses are internal, whereas the threats and opportunities are external factors that are
outside. Yes. So it's always important to work or plan around that.
Yes, it's always important to have a SWOT analysis for a company or an organization.
I saw another article, somebody was searching about investing, that it's not important for me to draw a SWOT analysis for my investments because I can do it on my own. I don't need a SWOT analysis. Who's saying that you don't really need a SWOT analysis as a company? You can work without it. You don't need to study the marketing environment to know your strengths and weaknesses. All of you agree? Okay, what's the source you came up with? Can you write it down for me? I'll tell you how to reference it properly with the name of the article, the title that you're talking about. So Matsepa, you're alone. You're going to give you 1 out of 1. That's the highest you can go. It's 1. It's either 0 or 1. It's only 5% at the end. Are you with me? If you get 1, you've got 5 out of 5. If you get 0, it means 0 out of 5.
So I'm not really quite sure of the source because I clicked on different links to get to this one.
Okay, you say www.bhid.com. Write it there. I'm not saying you should be doing that in your assignment. I'm just doing it for the sake of that one. Are you with me? All right. She was alone, I guess so. She was with who? Who was with you? All right. I get you as your second group. Can I hear from you over here? By the name of? I'll ask you the name of your friend when I give marks. You're gonna tell me. All right. Whether I'll give you 0 out of 5 or 1 out of 1. Philly. I know who you were with, don't worry. I've got a register. What facts did you come up with around the marketing environment or the overview of marketing? Learning unit number 2, what did you talk about? Compilation of a SWOT analysis. What fact do you have for us? You have for SWOT analysis. You see what she's saying? She's making an inference from the SWOT analysis that is very, very important for an individual or a business organization to come up with a lead of what their strengths and weaknesses are all about, and opportunities and threats. Can you please generalize or come up with the evidence of what you're talking about in general?
Yeah, so we got it from the article where it talks about students. Like when you are a company,
Students.
you are incoming secondary or tertiary.
Yes.
Where it talks about how you get opportunities in hard work or whatsoever. And then we have facts about that. And nowadays, opportunities are very plenty due to the fast growing economy. Plus,
May you stop there? You see the fact the opportunities are plenty. What evidence can you support, motivate, or tie to the fact she's saying? As you grow up, they're saying economic opportunities to grow, they're very plenteous for you as a student. So you need to make sure you get hold of those opportunities. And evidence to support what she is saying. Because you need to prove it out, isn't it? Make an inference from what she's saying and come up with a practical overview. Anyone wants to validate the point? Because you can't just say it, it needs to be proven, isn't it? Opportunities are plenty, yes, it's a fact. But how do I know? Is it proven? Tell us. An example. Because all of you have been students, we've been students, and we're still students. Can I hear from you? Type saying. Am I right? Are you type saying? Okay. They say you can continue. It's your turn. Yes. Tap.
Looking at tertiary students, the opportunities that are available now, you can get bursaries, internships, scholarships, and vocational work while you study. Those are the opportunities that are available to us.
All right, move on.
Another example.
Thank you.
Sort of like in a company.
In a company.
Yeah, where they provide facilities such as maybe payments.
Give me one example of a company which they talked about.
They talked about an Indian company where they offer payments, like say, when you start something in a place, or in the work environment, where they get to give us such opportunity of getting higher qualifications, courses, and finding all the improved finance, where you get improved financially, mentally, and also intellectually.
Intellectual capabilities.
Yeah, and then that space of connected in various locations. I believe, for example, in India, where they have worked implemented with the courage of being an immediate placement instantly. And then the candidates also should have the idea of knowing that getting a placement requires qualifications, skills, abilities, and experience.
And that point to say the candidate should have an idea. Is it a fact or you're just making a point to be known of what they're talking about?
It is a fact.
Just a fact.
Yeah, because you can't get in a working environment without having experience. So in order for you to get a certain job, you have to have experience of what the job requires you to do.
Okay. So all in all, what you are saying, you are making an inference from the SWOT analysis that it's good to have it and you are for it. You are not against it. Even if you are an individual or a company, you need to work alongside that. So you see that the market environment is affecting everyone, be it a single person or a business entity or all spheres of operations. Thank you so much. I just wanted to redeem the time as well. So you're two by the name of Shannon. I'll give you one out of one. So you can sit down. Let me hear from who starts first between Palesa Group and you at the back. Let me start with you. By the name of Mahau. Please, can you share with them so that they know that you're not shy? Can you be in front? And tell us what fact did you come up with? What evidences do you see around it? Any motivation around it? And any source? I'll ask you, Philly, to write the website where you got it from. Mohawk, can you do it quickly? Do it quickly. Yes. What did you do? The network? Okay, just summarize in a short time, in 2 minutes.
Most of the marketers
Yeah.
to build a good relationship
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they are external partners.
Yes, that's a fact. A good relationship across.
Yeah.
Any evidence to support that or to motivate?
The macro environment and its factors that are linked to a company's development.
Or yes?
Yeah. And then it is also affect their ability to reach the target customer.
One example that you've come across to support your motivation of that fact. It's like now you are giving me an affidavit of fact. I need proof or evidence to substantiate that. Anything you've come across or you need to think about it practically next time. No, thank you. You can sit down. Because this is what you're telling me is like what she said, it's like what they said. Oh, beautiful. 1 out of 1. Palesa, quickly.
Okay, we chose.
You can sit there or where you are because time is gone.
We chose the marketing process because marketing can be seen as a content series of actions and reactions between the consumers and the producing companies which are trying to satisfy their needs.
You're giving us the facts now. Any evidence to support those facts you're telling us?
Our evidence is that customers make their needs and problems known to the companies so that the company can work on getting the needs and wants of the consumers.
Any example you see outside there in the market?
For example, say for Kanye, the facial cream. They produce facial creams with SPH 15. And now they've noticed that
What do you talk about that? That's a technical jargon. SPH what?
15.
What do you mean?
It's sunscreen that has 15.
She's talking in a scientific manner. Don't worry. She knows what she's talking about. Yes, but I agree with you. Yeah.
Because of global warming, they had to change it from SPH 15 to SPH 30 to accommodate the people that are using Ganya that have bad skins. That's our example. And then marketing consists of many activities, which are selling, transportation, storage, risk-taking, gathering marketing information. Meaning that if there is no marketing process, your company will not be able to succeed. And if your company does not succeed, that means the company is just not there.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Just for the sake of time.
Our sources.
Yes.
We have two sources. We have a source, and then we have the article source.
Yes.
Our article source is http://enterarticles.com expert, which was written by Martin Hayes. And then the source of the article is http://article32.com marketing process, and yeah.
I'll tell you how to reference those articles properly using the websites which you've just mentioned. But well done. Can I hear the last group by the name of? Namsa, quickly, before we vamosh. What did you come up with as your fact and any evidence? 1 out of 1 there. Yes. Yes. Microenvironment. Oh, you also did the same. So, okay, is it the same thing that they did? Or similar? Just summarize and tell us this is similar. What did you come up with? I'll give you 1 minute. Just talk about it. What fact and what evidence and what source?
Microenvironment, it's a business itself.
It's a business? It's a business itself.
Yeah, and it has a full control.
In terms of the control of the business. What a fact. Any evidence to that? They say it's a business on its own, the macro environment, when it comes to the business. Yes, I agree to that fact. Any evidence to supplement or to motivate? You can take everything what they said to support you. You are just winding up everything what they said there. There should be a good relationship of the external stakeholders, the internal planning versus the customers around you. Are with me? So it's like you're winding up everything what they said. Because you're saying if it's a business on its own, it means all facets are important, internally and externally. Are you with me? Evidence you can mention about any practicality of what you see outside there. What source did you use? All right, www.microenvironment.com. Now I want to think of what you've summarized. What is not marketing environment then? If you need to critically analyze it. Welcome, sir. I'm done. I'm just winding up. Welcome. Come in.
I'm in 5H. He's come to 5H. Okay, you finished.
We're done now. I've just wound up.
Okay.
Now they're coming.
No problem.
Thank you so much. What I want you to do, yes, can you supplement on what Nomsa did? Give me the name. Are you together in the same group? Okay, yeah, with Nomsa, yes.
Global marketing development is a complicated term to be divided or maybe to someone else because it deals with many issues in the world that are changing.
You hear the fact to what she said. The global marketing environment is very, very important as it deals with so many different aspects around marketing. That's a good fact. Any evidence to support that? What you're saying? Okay. It comprises issues like demographics. You're looking into the population. It comprises issues like international business, doing business internationally. It comprises issues like global market environment, everything, scanning the external environment, the corporate strategy at the high level, the planning at the top level of an organization looking into 10, 15, 20 years. Are you with me? Yes. Yes.
Global marketing environment is experiences and skills, resources, alternation and sales and people growth. Global marketing opens signification and input cost helps drive profit growth.
So you are for it, you are not against it. Anyone who came up with an article against anything that you read, don't just accept what you read. That's very dangerous. I'm not saying it's dangerous today, but you need to analyze it, criticize it if there's something wrong you see, and maybe you want to suggest other ways of doing it. Are you with me? Maybe you can come up with better ways. Are you with me? But in everything that you do, don't plagiarize. Always reference your work the way you're doing it. But I'll show you how you're doing it. This is just basic for now, but no one can say you've stolen this. Are you with me? But at least as we move on, we'll show you how to do the in-text referencing and the bibliography according to the Harvard method of referencing. Don't just copy something, put it there and give it to the lecturer or turn it in. You're going to get 0%. Even if you use somebody's idea, paraphrase it in your own words. You're saying according to BHD 2011, it says the following on the following facts. Once you write those things at the end, you put your bibliography according to the alphabetical list. You first of all start with the author, BHID 2011, then the year in brackets, then the title, market environment, you underline. Are with me? Then you say available from, http www.bhid.com. In brackets, accessed 7th March 2013. That's the way we do the referencing. Now, do you have an idea how the referencing works? Always do that, you never get wrong. Even if your assignments are getting highlighted on Turn It In, but if you reference those parts which are getting highlighted, your lecture won't penalize you. They might look similar, but you see that you've referenced them. Are with me? You've paraphrased and also mentioned the source. Right away there, in text-wise, then you are very, very safe. It doesn't mean that you can't use somebody's source, but acknowledge it and accept it. Another question before we go? Another question? Just see them as they're going. Have a great day. When am I seeing you again? Monday.
Tuesday.
No, thank you so much. We'll keep on working like this so that at least we take the classroom experience, we see what's happening on the computers, we we're going to be using the technology and everything that we have.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you just don't talk for yourself. We need to see how you're thinking as well. So have a great time. Thank you. See you next week. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well done. Thank you so much.